Hey everyone, it's me, Master Walrus 9, here with another 5-minute review, and today we're talking about Popeyes Chicken. So, a little history first, as I always like to do. Popeyes was established June 12th, 1972 by Al Copeland. You can see Al right here. Pretty big restaurant, it's not the biggest, but having 3,500 plus locations over the world is pretty darn good, I'm just gonna say what. Particularly known for Southern style fried foods and the sides, but what they're really known for is their chicken sandwich. We'll get into that a little bit later. Important thing to note, their parent company is Restaurant Brands International. So sibling companies to Popeyes is Burger King, Tim Hortons, and Firehouse Subs. As for anyone who is not familiar with Tim Hortons, that's essentially Dunkin' Donuts but for Canadians. So, first off, I want to talk about the interior and the atmosphere. The interior definitely takes a lot of Southern style, or more on the end of Louisiana Southern style, homes. See a lot of orange, which is kind of the distinctive feature of it, but helps bring to the idea of Louisiana for some reason. It's like how seeing red and yellow as a color combo makes you hungry, so McDonald's does that. Seeing orange makes you think about Popeyes. And you see in the center is a collection of herbs and spices, as something you would see in a traditional home. A lot of hanging structures to kind of represent the setting of chandeliers or simpler ones for that style. Yeah, I think the interior is very nice. It's very unique compared to some other stuff. And while a lot of restaurants seem to be trying to modernize their appearance, Popeyes takes a more rustic approach, which is nice. Chicken. So this is the center point and the starting point for Popeyes. Chicken. You see they got tenders, they got their signature chicken drumsticks, and they got their wings. All of these are pretty solid. When I did go down, I had a little bit of their tenders, and their tenders was not too big on my end. There was a lot better options. But if you're in the mood for tenders, they got the right sense of crispiness and juiciness going on to where you won't be upset if you have that. Personally, when it comes down to it, I'm more for tenders than I am for bone-in chicken. I didn't have their wings, didn't have their signature chicken, but from the smells and aromas of the spices in the air, it all seemed to be going well. Sides, you got a plentiful sides, which helps get that Southern cravings done for. For example, Cajun rice and the red beans of rice, you really won't find at other restaurants, even other fried chicken places like KFC. Mac and cheese and home-style gravy, Popeyes does well. It's hard to really mess up mac and cheese. Cajun fries were solid, but not great Cajun fries. I had better ones at Five Guys. Biscuits were really good. Had a great enjoyment of them, but I don't know, I think Bojangles had better biscuits. A coleslaw and jalapeno pepper. I think the pepper is very interesting, just serving a pepper. But yeah, I'm going into the biscuits because that's what Popeyes was known before the sandwich. Pretty good. They're dry, so you gotta be a little worried about that. Get yourself a drink, but other than that, they're pretty good side. Won't lie. They got shrimp, popcorn shrimp. You can get this as a combo as like a surf and turf chicken tenders, which is pretty good, but I think their shrimp's fine. Got really no complaints with it. I enjoyed it. That's one of the things I got. For dessert, you got your pies. You got the cinnamon apple pie and you got the strawberry cream cheese pie. Both of these are really good. You really can't go wrong for fried pie. And just better than what you're seeing at other places. The sandwich. Everyone knows the sandwich. It's the big hit. It's why people are coming to Popeyes. And yeah, made to compete with Chick-fil-A. They got the classic, the spicy, the ghost pepper, and the bacon and cheese. All of them really good. I had the classic chicken twice because I just want to get that flavor. And so good. I think the pricing's fair. Everything's been up recently, and that's a pain. But when I went to Popeyes, it wasn't as bad as places like McDonald's. So ultimately, I can't complain. You're paying fast food prices, but it's not the worst ones. Overall, you're gonna make 8.5 owls out of 10. Someone with no Popeyes nearby and I had to take a big trick for it. Don't take it for granted. Stay sloppy.